El Paso. One person seriously injured following a rollover early this morning. We have the details from our round-the-clock news team.
More round-the-clock news. A hay fire continues to burn this morning. What authorities say may have started it.
Hillary Clinton is back on the campaign trail today with Donald Trump talking about his health on the Dr. Oz Show. I'm ABC's Lana Zach in Washington with all the latest details coming up.
Live, where news comes first. From the Mesilla Valley and Las Cruces to El Paso and the borderland. This is ABC 7's Good Morning El Paso.
It was another win for the Dogs last night at Southwest University Park. The El Paso Chihuahuas beat the Oklahoma City Dodgers again, this time an exciting game.
The boys are on the road this morning, headed to Oklahoma City. They're just one win away from the Pacific Coast League Championship. We'll have the highlights from last night's game coming up in just a bit, but first, a very good morning to you, El Paso, Las Cruces, and Juarez. I'm Stephanie Valle.
And I'm Hillary Floren. Good morning, everyone. Let's check in with Nicole Gomez. She has a big smile on her face because she has a nice-looking forecast.
Hi, Nicole.
Good morning. I do have a nice-looking forecast as far as the rain is concerned. Eastern portions of El Paso County and southeastern portions of our viewing area. As you can see from our storm outlook for today, we'll see the heaviest rainfall, and our rain chances will start to increase throughout the afternoon and the evening as well. You can see out towards the west here, see Silver City and Dimming, rain chances not looking so great, a little more isolated. As far as the temperatures this afternoon, we will run slightly above average, and the areas that do see the heaviest rainfall, just keep in mind, could see some flooding. And around the thunderstorms, we could also see stronger wind gusts. But clouds and radar showing El Paso and Las Cruces were dry to start out the morning, so you should not run into any slick roadways if you're driving along I-10 or out and about this morning. Coming up at 6:07 with your weather and traffic on the 7s, we have a look at your temperatures around the region. We're also going to take a look at the ABC 7 WeatherNet site temperatures here in El Paso, and a look at your day planner for El Paso and Las Cruces. That's coming up.
All right, thanks so much, Nicole. To round the clock coverage now, a fire continues to burn near Vado at this hour. The hay caught fire last night on the 18,300 block of Stern Drive near the Vado exit on I-10 between El Paso and Las Cruces. Take a look at that. That's the fire right around 11 p.m. last night. Emergency crews tell our New Mexico Mobile Newsroom they believe it may have started by lightning. We're also told no animals were in danger.
Two more round-the-clock news. One person is in the hospital this morning following a rollover. It happened on the eastbound lanes of the border highway near Fonseca just after 2 a.m. And you can see the damage to the silver sedan in this video shot by our round-the-clock crew. Emergency dispatch tells ABC 7 one person was taken to UMC with serious injuries. No word on what caused that crash.
A female inmate from the Luna County Detention Center in Deming is on the loose this morning. From our New Mexico Mobile Newsroom, authorities say Melanie Pollock escaped while on a visit to a local dentist's office. The 22-year-old inmate was still shackled when she exited through the front door of the office. Officials say Pollock could still be shackled. They believe she could be around the Deming area. Pollock is accused of battery against a household member. If you know anything about her whereabouts, you're asked to call 911.
Hillary Clinton returns to the campaign trail today. Her campaign released additional medical information to the public following her bout with pneumonia. Donald Trump had said he would release his health records this week, but so far nothing has been made public. The closest to that, TV's Dr. Oz getting a summary of a recent physical, and the political hits just keep on coming. ABC's Lana Zach is in Washington with the latest. It's your voice, your vote.
If elected at age 70, you will be the oldest person to ever enter the Oval Office. Why do you think you have the stamina for the job?
The discussion about health continues with Donald Trump talking about his stamina on the Dr. Oz Show.
I feel as good today as I did when I was 30.
Why not share your medical records?
Trump then shared 2 pages with Dr. Oz, but hasn't made his medical records public.
If all he shared was the results of his most recent physical exam, that's not a lot of medical information.
Meanwhile, Hillary Clinton, who has disclosed much more about her medical history, made public additional information.
This is the kind of detailed summary I would expect to get from another doctor who was referring me a patient.
Both candidates back on the trail today after Trump took aim at Clinton's health in Ohio.
Do you think Hillary would be able to stand up here for an hour and do this?
And was interrupted by a pastor in the middle of a political attack.
Now Hillary Clinton.
Mr. Trump, I invited you here to thank us for
okay.
Not to give a political speech.
Okay, that's good.
This morning, questions about Ivanka's claim that the Trump Organization offers paid maternity leave to Trump employees.
Is that for all of the thousands of employees of your father? It is, and also adoption leave.
But according to the Huffington Post, employees at several Trump hotels say they do not get any additional paid maternity leave, only the existing federal minimums.
Trump has been making gains in some of the critical swing states, including Ohio and Florida, where they are now in a statistical dead heat. Lana Zach, ABC News, Washington.
The Libertarian presidential candidate is still hoping to reach the debate stage in the coming weeks. Gary Johnson spoke to supporters yesterday in Detroit. Many conservatives and liberals have been driving up his numbers in this election. The latest CNN poll showed him at a 9% support nationwide, but he needs 15% to participate in the debate.
Meanwhile, back here in the borderland, police arrested a suspect for the murder that happened Tuesday morning in south central El Paso. The shooting happened on the 400 block of Cortez. Detectives say 20-year-old Roger Allen Bustamante killed a 61-year-old man following a fight. His mugshot has not been released and the victim has not been identified. Now, police say a man called 911 when he heard a gunshot and found his roommate dead in the yard. Bustamante is now charged with murder. And police also made an arrest after a shooting in Central. This happened September 3rd at an apartment complex on McKinley. Police say a group of people showed up to a party early that morning and began shooting. A 20-year-old man was shot in the leg. Police have now arrested 31-year-old Christian Arrington in connection with that shooting. He's also charged with aggravated assault and engaging in organized criminal activity.
It's new this morning. 6 people are dead and more than 100 are injured following a train crash in Pakistan. It happened early this morning. Officials say a passenger train hit a freight train from behind after the freight train stopped to remove a man's body from the railway track. The injured passengers are being treated at area hospitals.
And now it's time for weather and traffic on the 7s coming up on 6:07.
Hi, Nicole.
Good morning. Current temperatures at the El Paso airport. We are in the 70s. Around 7 o'clock, we remain in the 70s. Slight chance for showers. It is cooler in Las Cruces. By 9 o'clock, Las Cruces, you'll be sitting at 74 degrees. Our ABC 7 WeatherNet site, sponsored by the Mattress Firm, showing temperatures in El Paso at the Texas Tech Health Science Center at 72. Down in Fabin, 69 is the temperature, and 71 at St. Pius School. Cooler in Las Cruces in the 60s. We're at 59 TRC, and you can see the cool spots are out in Deming, Ruidoso, and Silver City at 54. Clouds and radar showing El Paso, Las Cruces, we are dry, but we are tracking some activity around Del City. Notice the showers will continue until around 6:25. Coming up in your full forecast, rain chances increase this afternoon. We'll take a look at the latest future track model. I'll let you know which areas will see the heaviest storms. I'll also let you know if the rain will stick around for the weekend. That's coming up. Mauricio?
Well, Nicole, there's a whole lot of green right now as we take a look at our ABC 7 traffic flows, but there is one problem spot that we're tracking right now, and that's Montana heading westbound near Loop 375. You can see right underneath actually the loop, 5 miles per hour is what we're tracking right now, so we're starting to see that morning rush start to come out. Now, I did take a look at our TxDOT cameras. We're not seeing too much of a buildup out there, but I'll keep an eye on it. Be sure to let you know as soon as that does clear up. Things looking good in Las Cruces as well. Good morning to you. 65 miles per hour we're tracking on I-10 West. 66 heading east towards El Paso. 66 your speed right now on I-25, and also Highway 70 east of Las Cruces is scheduled to remain open all day. Now, coming up at 6:17 for your weather and traffic on the 7s, we have a long list of closures. I'll have what you need to know coming up.
All right, thanks so much, Mauricio.
And we have much more to come here on Good Morning El Paso.
That's right. Police are on the hunt for these jewel thieves after they smash and grab millions of dollars in merchandise. We'll take a closer look.
Plus, El Paso police make an arrest in a murder that happened last month. It's 6:09, and this is ABC 7, where news comes first.